Oh.
Grand Rising, Elizabeth Visionaries. Today is March 9th, 2023. My name is Reverend Omani Grace. I am the host for today. And welcome at one and all in the ear can hear my voice. We want to bless you and thank you. We're going to ring the bell. Everybody, let's take a deep breath together. And as deep as we went in, let's breathe out as long as we breathe in. Ooh, let's take another deep breath. That was so good. Let's take another deep breath, conscious deep breath that you could feel yourself breathing air into your lungs very deeply, deeply than you did the first time. And hold for 2. And let's just exhale with a deep sigh. Oh, yeah, let that energy out. Oh, yeah, it wants out. It's more out. Remember, they used to say there's more air out than there is in. Let's take another deep breath together. Oh, yeah, let's sigh it out. So, Grand Rising, beautiful queens.
Grand Rising.
Today we're going. Wasn't class awesome yesterday with Jessica?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
It was really, really cool.
Yeah, that was
Give us some highlights.
amazing.
Highlights. Anybody want to share highlights from the class with Jessica? Because I wasn't there, so. Nothing this year, guys?
The part I want to say was intriguing to me is that how she spoke about how she imagined her life into existence.
Oh, okay.
You know, there's nobody in the community saying you ought to be a Black poet as a woman, a poetress. No, nobody ever told her to do that, but it was something that was on her heart to do, and she just kept following it. So I thought that was very powerful. Very powerful.
Yes. Yeah.
What I thought was very powerful is how it was an embracing of who you are. I'm coming on camera, Queen. I was walking from the kitchen. I know you're going to say, come on. Embracing who you are. So many times we are told as Black women, as Black people, what you cannot do. And when she said, you know, there aren't very many Black rockers. And I know I've loved rock music I love all types of music, but I've loved the rock music for years. And I've had people say, Black people don't listen to rock music. Black people don't listen to hard rock. What do you know about Metallica? What do you know about this? What do you know about AC/DC?
Oh, wait a minute, Pink Floyd, people.
Yes,
Pink Floyd.
What do you know about Pink Floyd? And I'm like, I love all kinds of music. I pulled up at traffic lights where most people are like, they expect, you know, you pull up at a traffic light and they expect to hear all this rap music. They hear all this, you know, Motley Crue and all this coming out. And I've had white men look over at me like, what?
Yeah.
And how she was like, she embraced fully who she is. And
I think about Tina Turner. I think about Tina Turner with rock music too. So
yeah.
Well, you know, and it's interesting with Tina too, you guys, because when Tina broke up with Ike, she was out there on her own. Nobody would take her on, but the white rockers.
Right.
That's how she got to where she was. The white rockers took her on and said, "Girl, you the bomb. Come on." And they took her on, and that's what really had her blow up as a solo artist.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, anybody else want to highlight from yesterday?
But thank you for sharing that. That was good. I'm already moved by that. Thank you.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
it was really good. She talked about
you're talking about
Betty Davis.
Yeah.
She talked about I love Betty Davis. When I was growing up, I loved Betty Davis because she was so out of the box, out of the pocket. And And people would say to me, why you like her? I'm like, cause she doing something nobody else got the guts to do. And
Right.
I love that she was doing something nobody had the guts to do. She was unwilling to conform to how quote unquote music was supposed to be.
Mhm.
Right. So that's why I loved her, because you know she wasn't trying to put on no long gown and be a songstress. She was just out there raw. I love that.
Right.
I feel I
It-
missed out. I didn't know anything about her until I went to the first. I don't. Has it been? But I went. I don't know whether it was the first one I went to, but when I went to Black Girls Rock, I said, who's Betty Davis? Because I'm thinking about that other one. But and then I embraced her into my life. I was like, oh, she's terrific. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I loved her.
Yes. And when she said it was after her father died, when she was like, I'm moving to New York. As long as her father was alive, she was going to stay here in Michigan. And I connected with that because it's very interesting when daddy's girls lose their fathers.
Yeah.
And what happens, and the changes, that big changes that seem to happen. So just her whole being, I was just, yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Very
she
amazing.
to me is a total example of being unstoppable.
Mm.
Of being unstoppable. She didn't let none of that. She's like, oh, they need me over there. Oh, they need me over there. There's a spot for me over there. Wherever she isn't, there was a space for her.
Yeah.
That's what I really got from her.
Yeah.
As she looked at things, it wasn't, oh, no, it wasn't that at all. It didn't even seem like it was, that she had to teach herself to think like that.
Mm.
Well, in the beginning she did, because I've been watching her for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So what amazes me about this show is a lot of people that I've watched on the peripheral of their circle, like how they're showing up here. I've been watching her for a long time, been to several Black Girl Rocks, especially when it was down at the museum.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember one year, that was the struggle for her. Like, where was her point of expression?
Yeah.
Right. And she had to step back to go, okay, where do I go? Where do I fit? And that was like in one Black Girl Rock, like, they used to have discussion periods.
Yeah.
And that was the conversation in the discussion, because she was really looking to find herself and find her place.
Mm-hmm.
And she stepped back and leaped forward, clearly.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was cool yesterday.
Yeah. Cool.
And so one thing that it sparked in me, which is partly of I'm being guided right now, but when you're being guided by Holy Spirit, you don't know where you're going. But
Exactly. Right.
you don't know where you're going. You just got, like, right now, like today, I was less stressed about doing this than I have been. Right. I was less, it's like I was stressed, but not like, oh my God, I wasn't like that. And then when I finally got it, if you say, okay, do this, this, and this, I was like, whew. I came out, I was hungry afterwards. That's because I had to go fix me some food. I was like, whew. I was like, okay, I got it. It wasn't as stressful as it was, but man, oh my God. So I worked up an appetite this morning. I was like, okay, because it's like, so what we're gonna do today, you guys, and then I'm actually starting to see how I would like to do the show on Thursdays, right?
Mm-hmm.
And finding guests, because mostly I've been sequestered with God. I ain't been out in the world, right?
Yeah.
It actually takes something for me to get out in the world, because I've just been me and God. Okay, God, and God had me be that way so I wouldn't leave, because I'm a wayward child.
Okay.
Even when I was going through, it was be still and know that I am okay. I would be still about 3 or 4 days. I'd be like, okay, I've been quiet for 3 days. I'll be right back, God. I gotta go right now. Gotta go to this board meeting, but I'll be back, okay? Not knowing as I got further down the road that was holding me up, because I kept jumping the gun. So every time I jumped the gun, I had to wait a little longer.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? Every time I jumped the gun, I moved before God said move. So then it'd be like, so there she go. I could hear my angels going, there she go again. I got two angels that sit over here. One that really roots me on. And then I got one that that they're there to help me, but they be going, oh my God, when is she gonna get this? I'm so sick of her. And then the other angel be like, don't worry. She gonna do it. Watch. And then when I actually do what God say, that angel goes, I told you she was gonna do it. Right. And then the other angel goes, oh my God, but why we gotta go through all of that? Right. So like that kind of thing. So I would really like to, bring some coaching into the conversation. So if on Thursdays, you guys got something y'all dealing with or something you like some clarity on, because whatever it is, we all got it because it's a hologram on this phone. So we all got it, and it'll be a contribution to any of us. So whatever you got going on spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, that you like some clarity and opening through, we'll take a few minutes and have that kind of conversation if that's okay with y'all. And if y'all got something, if y'all don't have nothing, cool, because I keep hearing, ask them what they want.
Okay. Well,
I heard that this morning too. It's like part of what I'm seeing is not so much what I want to bring to the party, it's what's needed and wanted to be brought to the party. Right. So then I get that information from y'all. I don't have that information. That's come I'm so
Right.
I don't have that information. Y'all got that information.
Right.
It's just like last week, I didn't know. Okay, y'all, what y'all want to do? Sheila said angels. That was a beautiful show. Okay, great. That was beautiful. Right. So maybe at the end of the show, like at the end of the show, I ask y'all what is it that y'all would like to talk about? And then we can talk about it pertaining to our spirituality and our spiritual practices, because I got that today in preparing, and that is, what are your spiritual practices? So I'll ask that question now, because we can see, what spiritual practices do you ladies have?
Well, I talk to God. Well,
Okay.
me and God talk all day.
Okay. All right. What else? Anything else? She just talked to God all day. And so that I can hear that shows up different ways. That shows up as prayer. That shows up as meditation. And meditation is more than just sitting there. You got walking meditations, you got working meditations. I meditate when I'm washing dishes because it's a rhythm.
Yes.
If I'm washing the dishes, rinse it, put it up. Rinse it. That's a meditation. I can get myself in a meditative state when I'm vacuuming, back and forth. It's back and forth. That's a meditation too. So anything that I do that's rhythmical and I got to do it repeatedly, I turn it into a meditation. Yes. So that's a spiritual practice that I have. I don't have to beat myself up because I didn't meditate today. Because I meditated today.
You did.
Okay, so that will keep you from, because I know some of y'all making yourself wrong because y'all didn't meditate or don't meditate like you should or think you should. But you have to have everyday meditation.
Yes.
Right? Okay, good. That's good. Start. So it's not just talking to God. You got a couple in there, and you want to start to distinguish what you're actually doing. You're praying and you're meditating. So those are two spiritual practices. Can you see that? Okay, good. Who else? What are your spiritual practices?
I don't like to use the word prayer, though.
Why you don't like the word prayer?
Because it has religious connotations for me. So I use conversation.
Okay, good. That's conversations is good. That's fine. But now, that's really good start. Thanks for saying that. So now you got to start to distinguish and separate religiosity from spirituality, right? Because you have to be careful because you don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? You don't want prayer because they done messed that up. Nah. You got to read. It's something I read the other day. The things that didn't work for us or haven't worked for us, we have to revise them in our story.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You have to go in your story and re-edit that. Right. Because prayer is our conversation with God. Right. Prayer is your conversation with God. Right. And if you really, Like when I think about prayer, it just moves me deeply. Because prayer brings me to God, and you can look for yourself and start to examine it, Lord. But prayer brings me to a sacred space, and a quiet space in here, right? Because I'm going to my closet. I not conversate with y'all. You see what I'm saying? Right. And I really want to have my conversation with God be distinct from my conversation with y'all. Right. It brings a level of reverence, especially when I got to go in deep. Right. Right. It's a level of reverence that I have to bring to how I have to prepare myself to be in the presence of God. Right. So it's a little different. So I want you to start to look at that a little bit more. Right. Okay. And then this other thing, look up the difference, look up the word prayer, and then look up the word conversation and see what's there. Okay. Yeah. All right. Good start. That's really good. Really good distinguishing right there. All right. What else, you guys? What are your spiritual practices?
Well, I would like to say spiritual. I don't even look at this spiritual practice, but is breathing.
It is a spirit, girl. That's a girl. You know, wait a minute, hold on. Just help me. See, that's why we need some help right here. Okay, God, I get it. If you don't think, hi Alita, hi Mama Hatteru. If you don't think, this funny to me, I'm about to scream before I can even get it out. If you don't think breathing is a spiritual practice, not be able to catch your next breath. You'll be calling on God so fast.
I'm gone.
Girl, you'll be calling on God so fast. Girl, you better know.
Right.
Oh, man, I'm screaming so hard. You can't take that next breath. Girl, you know that's spiritual. So breathing is definitely a spiritual practice. So yes. Okay, good breathing. Anything else? Or anything else you want to say about breathing as a spiritual practice?
You know, it really winds me up at nighttime. You know, I'm definitely taking my deep breathing consistently. Deep breathing.
Okay.
You know, so it definitely, like I said, puts me to sleep at night. It's good.
Yeah. Yes, it's good. And there's something in this too about breathing and how we can use breath.
Okay.
Right. You can use your breath. I use my breath. You know, out of the Course of Miracles, you really get pieces home base. But when I'm riled up, I cannot get the peace because I'm riled up emotionally. Right. But if I start to breathe, breathe in peace.
It takes you back.
Breathe out chaos. Breathe in peace. Breathe out confusion. I can get myself back way quicker.
Okay, good.
Okay, you can do it. You can get yourself back way quicker. Yes. Right? Especially if I breathe in the Holy Spirit and breathe out the Holy Spirit on you. See, listen. So the Course of Miracles is so deep to me because the more you read it, the more you get because you get a shift in consciousness.
Yes.
Girl, do you know if this thing is deep? I never saw this. I'm reading the Course of Miracles for the 28th time. Wow. So I'm a reader. I'll be reading and I'll be breaking that thing down. But it's funny to me because my students are starting to break it down how they read it the same way. I was laughing at them last night. I was like, look at them being mini me's. Right. Yeah, that makes my heart so warm because I've had to fight with people about this whole conversation about your ego. It's been bad. It's been bad, right? But now I've stepped into a new space about it, right? So listen, the Course of Miracles says, breathe in, breathe out light on the situation, and watch it disappear. I went, huh? Breathe in and breathe out light on the situation and watch it disappear. Girl, y'all should see me practicing that. When people done got on my last nerves, I breathe in the light. I looked them straight in their eye. Breathe on them and watch that whole situation change. That's better than how I was doing it before. Before I was really inside of my witchery, I'd be like, poof, be gone. That was inside of my witchery. See, I know it's a witch over here. Right? She would be like, poof, be gone. Right? So the Course of Miracles said that. I was like, oh, that's sexy to me because I know that I'm an alchemist over here. And I
Right.
am really practicing to be able to turn raw material into gold.
That's right. That's
Right.
right.
That is my practice. I'm practicing to be an alchemist. So if I gotta teach all of y'all to get there, I will, because basically how I live my life is I don't need y'all. Ooh. Where the hell I go, girl? I'm gonna turn it to a side now. I got my own thing.
Right, right. Yep.
Ebony had a question.
Okay, good. Who got a question?
I just wanted to share a spiritual practice I've been working on since I've been
Okay.
reading the Course of Miracles.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
this relationship with the atonement thing that I got going on, this struggle.
Yes.
I'm finding just the self-talk, just talking to my ego and spending that time in the mind, just really understanding which voice is which, but still having that talk with them, because lately my spiritual journey been funny because I'm a little I don't know how to say it, stubborn, hard-headed, one of them.
Okay,
Like,
well, how many? Okay, watch you what all your
but
people. How many hard-headed, stubborn people on this call this morning? Raise your hand. Hallelujah,
thank
sisters.
you.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay,
So
wait
the
a minute.
self-talk is I am powerful
Yeah.
enough to be still and listen.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that shifts my this way of speaking to myself has been shifting.
Oh,
Um,
great.
So
yes.
wait. I gotta ask you this right quick though. And what has that done for you to be able to have that ability? What has that done for? Because I see it on your face. So I'm
I
just
do
gonna
too.
see. I'm gonna just go see if you got it. What did you get
Let
from
me
doing that?
say, like, it is lightened a load. It is lightened it whatever like heaviness has been like really light, and like I don't feel that heavy burden anymore. And I've also been attracted to so many people that I used to think that I couldn't be attracted to. Like I've just talking to myself in that worthiness, that's what I would call it, a worthiness.
Girl,
That's
I'm
the
gonna tell
best
you.
thing I would say.
Okay, listen,
That sums it up.
the best thing I can say is your level of confidence is like tenfold plus.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
All right, your confidence on your face, because even how you leaning into the camera, taking wait a minute, I got chills all over. So I know this is true. If you leaning into the camera, taking command of the space, girl.
Yes, because I gotta tell y'all something.
And I can feel it. I can feel it all over you. And so I just say congratulations and great job, Ebony. Good job.
Yes, Ebony.
Yeah.
Great.
You at the end of the Course of Miracles, you will be unrecognizable. I guarantee it.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
It's a guarantee. I can't wait to see what's on the other side. Mama had to rule. You want to say something?
I was doing the thing to celebrate.
Oh. Okay. I got you. Hey, where you at? Early this morning.
Take my daddy to the hospital today. We all right.
Where Daddy at? Where I thought Daddy was in another city.
That he is. That's why I came back. I had to come back. My sister said she needed me. I'm not working. Thank God I ain't working. So I could do this for my family.
Yes.
Okay, so good. So everybody close their eyes right quick and put their hands over to Mama Het.
Mama, you're not driving, are you?
No, man, I'm sitting in the car.
Okay, let's everybody rub their hands together. Get that energy up. Rub your hands together, Mama Evelyn. Get that energy up, that healing it. Mama Het, we praying for you. You just be still. Mama Het.
Be still.
You be still. Jesus. Can you receive something? Let us give you something. Okay. You receiving right now. Okay. So as we press our hands toward her, we send forth our healing love, our healing light. We said that whatever is going on is for the highest good of all concerned. Not my will, God, not thy will, God, but God's will be done in this situation for the highest good of everyone concerned. We ask the angels Raphael to come and stand by her side as she goes through. Give her the courage, give her the strength to do and be who she needs to do and be in this situation. All is well with her soul, so be it, and so it is.
So it is.
Ashe.
Hey.
Okay, it's all good. Y'all got this. Okay, y'all got this. No worries. How old is dad? How old is your daddy?
He's just a hot 80. Him and mama's birthday was the Saturday.
So he a hot 80. And, and so what your daddy ain't so dealing with so much that he not feeling good. He dealing with that he miss his woman. He miss his wife. He miss his soul partner. And I don't think there's not a lot of medicine for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let
that is exactly because he started going down on Saturday, their birthday. That's
okay, good. See what I'm saying? Right. He miss his woman.
Yes.
Right. And basically he 80 and basically, oh my God, I feel this with everything. In his heart, he like, I can go. He saw all of y'all, he know y'all good.
Yep. Because all 3 children came. Yep.
Okay, so he know y'all good. And basically for him, he like, I'm good.
Okay.
Like, how long were your mom and daddy married?
Till 92, from 1964 to 92, 93.
Okay, so over 30, they lived a lifetime together.
Yeah.
They lived longer than some people stay on the planet.
Yes,
so your job is to be totally complete with your father and give him grace. Give him grace to do what he need to do for himself. Don't y'all be trying to intercede and block him.
Right.
Because y'all want him to stay. Give him grace to do what he need to do for his life and honor his journey. Y'all here now to support him in his journey, whatever it is. Okay, that's what y'all here to do. Right? That's what you're here to do, Mama Head. And I'll do that. And do that and keep your hand open.
Yes.
Keep your hands open. Okay? And then you'll get the gift, the true gift that your daddy is.
And I will share that. Thank you.
Yes, y'all say everything while y'all with him. Y'all say everything y'all need to say. So if the day do come, and when the day do come, because we all like gladiators. Ain't none of us getting out of here alive. So you know what I mean. That y'all can say y'all complete and whole. Nothing left unsaid. Okay, that's all. That's my rant about that. All right, you are welcome.
Woo.
Woo. Yes. You can let that go now. Yes, you can let that go. That's right, Mama Head. Let that go. Let it go. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Let that go. Yes. Let it go. That's right. Let it go. Yes, let it go. That's right. You surrender to that, girl. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, surrender to that.
In my life, Reverend Omani. I need life.
I know, but now this is what I gotta tell you. You gotta watch your ego, because your ego don't want me in your life.
We gonna be all right. We gonna
we're gonna be all right. But you know what? My job here, listen, this is what y'all gotta know. Okay, I didn't say I wanted to be no minister. This is what some got laid in my lap. This is not what are you talking about? Okay, minister. I don't even know what you're talking about. And it's just in the last 2 years, since 2007, that I went, okay, fine, I'll be a minister because you ain't gonna let me do nothing else. Okay. Me complaining and being mad at the people because they don't want to listen. That don't do me no good. Just want to tell you that. So now I surrender. But I am someone, and the reason God got me doing this, because he know I'll do what he tell me to do. I may, but I'm gonna do what he tell me to do. Now, one of the things he done threatened me about, I'm either gonna tell y'all, whoever's in front of me, what God is moving through me to say. If I don't tell y'all what God tell me to tell y'all, I'm gonna pay.
Yep. No.
That's when it got over, because I'm not paying for y'all BS. Okay. Yes. And when I say y'all BS, I mean y'all belief systems. I'm not paying. I'm not paying. I'm here to support y'all and getting that straightened out. I'm not paying.
All right.
And so this last little bit, I was coughing with this cold. What am I coughing about? Coughing is barking up, saying what you didn't say. So it has to come off cough. Well, okay, what I didn't say. Okay, so I don't want them to be pissed off at me, because if I say what's really on my mind, it ain't gonna go well. You know, in my circle last night, I got to straighten out something, because I told somebody last night in my circle, you crazy as hell, trying to act like you ain't crazy.
I got my degree. I got a BS degree, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Now you go off on me because I called you crazy. You know damn well you crazy as hell.
You better know it. That's the only way we survive.
Wait a minute, and then go say to me, well, what will other people think? That you crazy? You're not certifiable crazy. You know what I mean? You ain't certifiable, but you crazy. But how do I know? Because I'm crazy.
Right.
That's how I know.
Right.
Because who be my people? People hard-headed, stubborn, and don't want to do what they told. Those my people. Why? Because that's who I'm go. Right? Listen, Sister Deidre, the goody two shoes. I'm a Libra. That's the part of me that I would like to be goody two shoes. And Holy Spirit showing me what goody two shoes look like. But you know, I'm a Libra. I'm trying to get that perfection.
Wait a minute, I'm a Libra too. Don't put it on the Libra.
Yeah, but you conformed. I didn't conform.
Balance.
Right? Yeah, you conformed. I didn't conform. You know what I mean? Okay. And if you hang out with me just a little bit, I have you on the wild too. What the hell? Okay, so y'all got me on the wild this morning. Okay, I can't wait.
One more thing to offer.
Okay, go ahead.
This is the place. I'm with my Libra sister who my book came to, and she talking about I can't find it. Remember I told you I had the Course in Miracles and she wouldn't give it back. She said, I'm keeping this. She done bought herself a new one. I'm gonna come in here today and find my book because my book.
Okay. Get your book, girl.
All right.
And remember, one thing that's important, don't stop being you because I'm being me. We all got a job to do.
Oh, no. Listen, I know. Listen, I've been hanging out long enough now. I recognize ego. Like game recognize game. Right. Okay, so I recognize ego, and guess what? I ain't scared.
Okay.
That's why I got the job, because I ain't scared, because I'm willing to speak to it. Where most people will back down and, oh, that's okay. I don't back down. I'd be like,
Right.
We had enough of that. It's time out for that. We done had enough of the back down. It's time to stand up.
Listen, because in my ministry, I tried to get out of it. First, I tried to tell my teacher, I'm not this. I'm not psychic. Them ladies were so psychic and could read the trees and see the angels. And oh, girl, we would have meditations the whole time. I'm going shh, trying to get myself from keep on talking. And they would come back from the meditation with visions and messages.
Right.
And so I told my teacher, nah, I don't think she was like, no. She was like, how I know you're supposed to be here because you're here. Otherwise, you would not be here.
Right.
Okay, fine. So I kept on going, but I just waited for her teacher, who was a little more strict than her. I just waited for her teacher to get on the call. And I told her teacher, listen. I was like, oh, girl, I am not nice. These people, everything's so sweet and so wonderful. And God, and I'm like, I'm not like that at all. I live in a D. I live in a D. I can't be walking around all airy-fairy, get my head busted up.
Right.
I can't do what?
I was just telling my sister about our clash, right? And then right after that, you did this. So I know, that's why I keep telling God, I know that the people are in my life for a purpose, and I need you because I've been battling with that, sitting with my ego, having a conversation, but now I need to hear what's being said. And you're saying what I'm not listening to in so many words. So exactly. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm looking at you, Ebony. I'm in the I'm glad you're here, and I know why you're here.
Okay, gotcha.
Stop looking at everybody else's stuff and start tweaking ours and getting ours together. We'll be better.
Amen. Yes, amen. So when I went to her, when I told her I'm this and I'm that, she was like, good. I was like, oh, she crazy too. She was like, good. That's what we need right now. We need people who go be authentic and bold and speak the truth. So here I am. I'm here doing the damn thing. So what we gonna do today, y'all, for a time, I just want to do a little bit of this, right? But can y'all see that we have a lot on our heart that we need to share? Can y'all see that? Yes. So I like to use Thursdays for us to share what's on our heart and us have authentic conversations about what we're dealing with, right? And not that I'm the only one bringing something to the conversation, but each and every one of y'all got something from your experience that you bring to the conversation, okay? So that's what I like to do. But what we're going to do right now, we're going to do a morning retreat. I thought that's like, oh God, this sexy. Right? And so, Lena Dooning, could you put us some very quiet meditation music on in the background to start to make our space?
Okay. I gotta go get the paper.
You know you're gonna need some paper. Oh, yeah, okay. So y'all know y'all need to
She
bring
getting
pencil
out the
and paper.
car.
I know y'all need to bring some pencil and paper to the conversation now. Right?
Yep, see, I got mine.
Okay, good. All right, good. I love Sheila. She's so proud of her notebook.
She
Every
is,
time,
she
I
is.
know, y'all notice every time we said notebook, she put, I got my notebook all orange. Dealing with her, but orange is a powerful color, sacral chakra,
Mm-hmm.
which holds the space of your money and relationships. So it's a powerful color. Oh yeah, that's was. Thank you, Sister Deirdre. I forgot that part. What other spiritual practices? We're gonna take a few more minutes. You said breathe. What else? What other spiritual practice do you have, Deirdre?
Let's see. Let me see. It's really
Okay.
touching.
Okay, so hold on. If you gotta think that long, then you don't really you got to answer because this right now, if you said, Omani Grace, what's your spiritual practices? These are the ones that I have to stay in place. I pray, I meditate, I journal, I eat well, and I exercise. Those are my spiritual practices.
See, that's interesting because, you know, definitely eating well is something I do.
Okay, that's
but I never would have put that in with spiritual practices. So, but yeah.
Yeah, because you do. I can tell you're very strict with your diet. How I know? Because you're super thin. I have to have, you are, girl, compared to me. Listen, I have to have eat well in there because I'll be eating everything. Fritos. I went to the store the other day because I'm like, I got to have me some cake now. I need some cake. And it's a little Japanese restaurant over here. Oh my God, they make this wonderful cake. And they have fresh fruit all on top of it. Kiwi, pineapple. I mean, oh my God, it's just decadent. But the part is, I won't get one. I get about 3 or 4.
Oh, okay.
You know, and I don't eat them all at one time, but you know, in the course of 2 days, they gone, right? So I have to have eat well in there.
Okay.
I have
well, I would definitely include that in mine.
Yeah, because you got to do the work. At one point, I heard you talking about you was gonna be a breatharian.
Yes.
I was like,
you remember that.
Girl, I was like, girl, wait a minute. Well, here, this me over here, girl. Go ahead on with your bad self because I can't eat no breathing.
But I'm learning so much about that, when we get closer to our highest self, that food, all this stuff is a illusion. You don't need all this stuff.
Yeah. Right. And so this is the thing. Oh, and this is part of it too, because so y'all are actually bringing up the next topics because today I was reading this morning about the wanting gods. The wanting God spiritually, emotionally, and physically to have you. I want this, I want that, I want that. And how to quell and tame the wanting gods. So we might do that class too.
Oh, I like that.
All right, good. What other spiritual practices do you guys have that you haven't, who hasn't said? Who has spiritual practices? Morning pages, Tibetan rites, simple abundance reading. Okay, those are morning practice. Those are morning practices. Those are spiritual practices. I mean, what other spiritual practices do you guys have?
Well, when I'm gluing, and I'm making my containers for pencils, when I'm putting together the earrings, I work on several spirit dolls at once. And the gluing and the placing.
So what practice would you call that?
I just feel like I'm in the, I want to say in the vortex. I'm into where I listen, a listening meditation where
okay, so you said the operative word meditation, because if you think about all those things, they all put you in a meditative state. I know those spirit dials do. Because my spirit dial, that girl be calling to me. And ever since I put her up and consecrated her and put energy into her, she brings that energy to me, nirvana. Somebody asked me the other day, okay, like what's going on with you? And I always want to say blessed and grateful. And they'd be going, you got something to share. But really, I am in a state of peace. There's nothing to complain about. There's nothing that I'm thriving for. There's nothing. I'm just peaceful. And as soon as I put that doll on my altar, did anybody in here make a angel altar yet? I'm gonna have to go. Okay, you got it. Okay, so listen. I ain't talking just to talk. Y'all just got to know. I ain't talking just to talk. If we say we go do something, let's do it. Make a little space for your angel altar.
Okay.
That was the homework.
Okay.
It could be a little corner. It ain't got to be a whole big space. I showed y'all what mine looked like. I got a piece on the ledge coming downstairs where I come to my room. It's a ledge. And I got my stuff sitting right there on the ledge. So when I come up or I come down, I can acknowledge. It's a way of acknowledging myself. It's a way of tuning into myself. It's a sacred space for me. Everybody else will go by it and go, oh, that's nice. I go, right? But I go by it in a state of gratitude. Thank you, home angel. I got a sign, God and only God. Okay, I can just put that in me as soon as I go downstairs. God and only God. Right? I got my little bunny there to acknowledge my little girl. She like her bunny rabbit. So I acknowledge her. Right? So you want to have that. Right? I got that sign, that little card that you gave me, Mama Evelyn, that says, a smile comes in all languages. A smile is the same in all languages. And that puts me in touch with humanity.
Yes.
Because I don't care who I think about, Black, white, Indian, it don't matter. You smile, they smile back. It's a way of acknowledgement of all, right? So you guys got to do the work. All right? You got to do the work. All right, good. What else? Anybody else spiritual practices before we move on to what I want to talk about today?
Mine, I will come on. Oh,
okay.
I'm walking all around. So mine is prayer and journaling.
Okay.
But thank you, because you said something that was like, that's what's been going on. Whoa. So for the past, this is heading into the third day, I have been on a cleaning spree. Been throwing stuff out. I've just been on a cleaning spree, and and it starts during my prayer time. Usually when I would be praying, it's been, go throw that out. And I'll go throw out something, and I end up at it for about another hour and a half. This morning, I had to make sure I wasn't late for our gathering in the kitchen, because I was on hands and knees washing my floors. And I'm like, all right, something's going on. And I know what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. I'm completely aware of what is going on and why it's going on. But I just found it interesting. I never thought about cleaning as part of that prayer, because I was like, you have me doing this during my prayer time. This is usually me and your time together. But it's been during this time that it's been, throw this out, throw that out, clean this out, throw that out, get rid of this and get rid of that. So, but mine is prayer and journaling.
Yes, and I want you to know, decluttering, cleaning is a meditation, right? Okay, because when you clean and you declutter, it creates a vacuum. It creates space in the mind, right? It creates space for the next thing that wants to be created to come through. And if that's showing up through your prayer time, it's like, actually, no, okay, this got to go now for you to get more. Right? So it's really actually perfect. Nothing wrong, perfect.
Yeah, and I know that it's nothing wrong. And my house is not cluttered. What I'm getting rid of is other people's stuff.
Still, that's clutter in your space because it ain't your stuff.
Right.
Okay. So that's the one thing we gonna get. If we could get that, we can call it what it is. What's so? Because mostly, and we're gonna go back to this because I got this morning from Spirit. What we really need to work on is how we listen. Right? We listen from when, especially with me, because I'm always going in for correction and uplifting. And when I'm going for correction and empowerment with people, they hear something's wrong with me, or I did something wrong, or I'm not doing it right. Right? That's not what's going on. I'm being and saying, if you do this, this will clear up. If you put in correction here, this will get better. I'm here for training and development. I'm here to push us a little bit, because if I push you a little bit further out than from your comfort zone, I'm gonna go a little bit out from my comfort zone. Because when I'm talking to you, I'm only talking to me, except for I just needed a whole bunch of people to talk to, because that's how hard-headed I am. So I need y'all to get me. Right? I called somebody crazy on the call last night, and they want to know, now you're going to make everybody think I'm crazy. Well, they already think you crazy. Hello? They just ain't got the guts to say it to you out loud. Right? You know, sometimes how you be is crazy, but I ain't scared of your crazy. I'd be like, girl, come here. I ain't scared of crazy. Why? Because I'm crazy. Or I've been crazy in the past. Let me put it like that. But I still have to be present to my crazy, because she'll slip out on me. Y'all know what I mean? How you think you got something held, and the next thing you know, here she comes. So like that. So Bridget, I want you to know, listen, I can look at that one little corner of your room, or whatever room you in, and know that room is immaculate. I already can look at the corner and tell.
Thank you.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
You don't want to see my corner. Okay, because you'd be like, okay, need to clean out the desk for real. Okay. So like that. So yeah, but I can tell how you carry yourself, how you speak, the integrity of your space is in. Okay, how I know that is because you're a planner and that's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you bring to the party. Right? That's how you know. That's how I know. That's what you bring to the party. And every room that I send you in is beautiful and have fans in it. Your stuff be cute. I already know. I don't know. Y'all need not
and
play.
I've been there. So yes, it is.
Very cute. Isn't it cute?
Everything's in order.
Okay. So I just want you to know, I don't have to, I know. That's the knowing God gave me, that I can be with people and listen to people talk and who they be and get them. And I have it that everybody can do that and everybody can't do that. And I'm grateful and now thankful that I can do that, because that's a superpower that I bring to the party. Right? That's how come you can't get by me. You can't talk all cute and sweet and awesome when I know it's BS, belief systems. I'm so glad I done figured out BS is belief systems. I'm going to be using it all the time. Coming to me with your BS. And then I go belief systems. That's funny to me. All right. Okay, good. Any other practices you have, Bridget?
Meditation.
Okay.
An actual sitting meditation.
Okay.
I'd gotten away from it for a minute, but I've found myself over the last couple of weeks getting back to it and just going and sitting down and many times going, okay, Father, I just want to sit in your presence. I'm not coming asking for nothing. I just want to sit in your presence and in your peace and just sit there.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right. One more person. What's your Queen of Dooney? What's your spiritual practices?
Just having a conversation all through the day of things that I'm doing or just talking. That's mainly what it is. It's a concentration of being obedient.
Okay.
And checking myself when ugly thoughts come up in my mind.
Okay.
No matter how big or small. So wow.
Okay.
Huh?
All right. So we definitely go do some deeper diving, because I heard that this morning. Spiritual, like, okay, I know everybody on this call, they're all very spiritual. Y'all in there in the game. But in terms of tuning into God, you got to constantly, and it's just like any practice that you have to constantly continue to renew and review where you are. You know what I mean? Just like, when it came to braiding, I had to constantly go to class and find out the new techniques and find out what else was doing and how they doing it, what tools they using, what products. You got to constantly be in training and development. And we don't have our spiritual practices like, okay, back to the beginning, right? Because at some point you think you know something. And as soon as I think I know, I go back to beginner's mind. Because we can never know God. Because God ain't in a box. God out the box. And out the box is the unknowable. It's the great mystery. Right? You don't know how God go show up and show out. So you can't be walking around acting like you know something. What you say, Mama Evelyn?
We always trying to figure it out. And it's not working. It's not gonna work.
Ever. Right? And one of the great thinkers, I think it was Socrates, said that unexamined life is not a life worth living. You gotta always be willing to go in and go, okay, how is this going for me? This is working for me now. Is it not working for me now? I believe this. Do I still believe this? So we got to be willing to go back and continue to look at, because you don't know. Some things expire. Some ways of being expire. No longer works for you.
Yeah.
Right. So you got to constantly be able to go in and see what else if you want to continue to grow, because I'm really clear that's what keeps you young. If you continue to grow and develop yourself. When you think then okay, you starting to die. That's what this, start looking in your life and look at how many people are sleepwalking to the grave. They're just sleepwalking. They're not up to nothing, same routine, nothing outside the box. I do this at 5, I get up at this time, I go to work at this time, I come back at this time, I eat at this time, I go to sleep at this time. That's their life. No room for spontaneity or creativity, right? So I just want to say that. So, but today we're going to do a little mini retreat, right where we are. We're going to take a look at some things. We're going to do a little meditation. Some people will be able to, but some people are moving around. It's fine, right? So Queen Aduni, could you put on our little music that'll help us get there? Turn it down real low, okay? So we're going to start off, and as she prepares that, I want her to put it on so she can sit back and be a part of this.
Is that okay?
You don't hear it.
Don't hear it.
You don't?
No.
Still don't hear.
Now we can.
Don't hear it. Now we hear it. It's nice and low.
Is that like a chant?
Yeah, it's a
no. We don't want to go there. We want some flute music.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Some fluty. That right there take us somewhere. Can't you hear it? They dredging up something. I ain't trying to dredge up nothing. That is funny to me.
My name is Emir.
Hi, Amir.
We'll let Amir talk.
Yeah, that's that music.
Is that loud enough?
A little bit louder. And we're going to start this meditation with taking some slow breaths.
I can't hear it.
Okay, that's right there. There it goes. Oh, there it went. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. I don't know why it's breaking up. We're just going to keep going, okay? So right now, let's just get centered, and we're going to take, I'm going to ring the bell, and we're going to take 10 slow, deep breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out slowly. And as you breathe out, roll your shoulders forward. As you breathe in, roll them back. As you breathe in, roll your shoulders forward. And as you breathe out, roll your shoulders back. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Let it drop down. Breathe in and let your shoulders drop all the way down as you breathe out. Feeling yourself grounding yourself into earth. Number 9, breathe in. Rolling your shoulders forward and breathe out. Rolling your shoulders back and releasing and relaxing. And the last breath, breathe in and breathe out. And we're just going to take a moment and check in with ourselves. You want to ask yourself, what do I need to do to nurture myself right now? What do I need to do to nurture myself right now? Right? And you want to see what that is, discover what that is. And then if you could do it now, or you can do it later. So one of the things we're going to do, first thing we're going to do in this retreat for ourselves, a nurturing retreat, is we're going to address the heart. And one of the ways that we dull our spiritual senses is that we forget to observe the riches and the richness that are being offered to us in each and every moment. When was the last time you marveled at your fingernails or your lips? When was the last time you really paid attention, even to your ears? Or just the pure sunlight coming in the window, touching your shades or your curtains? Or the last time you marveled at how good some fresh fruit tasted in your mouth and how it felt in your mouth. And sometimes when you bite into something juicy, the juice that runs down your mouth as you eat it because it's so good. What about when your brain is being fueled, when you're reading? It seems sometimes that mystics and prayer and mystics seem to be the only ones who are able to walk around in awe of just the undescribable beauty that's all around them, whether it's some trees, the grass, the sky, the air. When was the last time you just marveled in awe at the wonder of life? Just looking around, enjoying the flowers, the trees, the snow, knowing that the Spirit of God has made all things lovely. Today, we're going to take a moment throughout our day to use the whole day as a mini retreat where we become alert to what's being offered to us in the moment. Imagine that this day and going forward into life, just imagine that it's one giant gift wrapped in reverence. It's a big giant gift of reverence being offered to you by the divine. You don't even have to be any place special, just any place right where you are. Take a few deep breaths and simply breathe in the divine. And in that breath, ask God, what is being offered to you? Some good questions to start with are, what's being offered to me by the Most High, the Most Holy right now? Breathe that in. What's the gift of space, spirit? What gifts of spirit or grace or messages from the divine are being addressed and delivered to me? Breathe that in. And use all your senses to answer this question. What is being offered to you? In your inner eyes and your inner mind, feast upon what's being offered to you. What's being offered to your ears? Listen. What's being offered to your taste buds? Savor. What's being offered to your nose? Inhale it. What is God asking you to embrace? What's being whispered into your heart? If you allow it, this can be a very mysterious and profoundly moving exercise, just to take a moment to allow yourself to give presence to the presence while you're walking, sitting at your desk in your office, doing your day-to-day business. It's a way to take a moment and punctuate your day. And just be open to what's being offered to you in the moment. And you don't have to have the answer right now, because the answer may be unfold in front of you throughout the day. But as you see your messages unfold through this day, offer gratitude. Throughout the day, see, feel, hear, taste, whatever's being offered to you, whatever wants to nurture you. And allow gratitude to knock at your heart. Take a deep breath together. And we're going to move on in our meditation. And in this aspect of the meditation, imagine your divine self standing in front of you. Allow his presence to be felt moving through you. Allow your divinity to shower you with the gold and substance made of pure peace. Feel peace enfold all around you. Surround yourself with God's spiritual divinity, spiritual protection. Know that somehow you are anointed with this magical substance. And today, anything hurtful, nasty, stressful, anxiety-ridden, boring that might come your way will bounce off of you with the magic shield and slide right off of you like Teflon. So take the time today to receive the gifts of nourishment all around you. So as we prepare to end this aspect of our small mini retreat, let's offer and end with a thank you for what showed up in the space. Start to move your feet and your hands and your body to get that energy flowing. If you need to, swing your arms, move your head, your neck. Get your energy flowing. Start to move. Feel yourself moving. Move your lower back. Get that Kundalini energy rising up. Take your arms and stretch them high above your head and lean from left to right. Oh, yeah, left to right. Just see your energy, bringing it up higher and higher. Take some deep breaths. And say to yourself, I am ready for this day. And I am full of energy to take it on. Yes. Yes. And yes. And when you're ready, come back. How was that, you guys?
That was good.
It was good. It was clearing and it was cleansing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this next piece, anybody else want to say anything about it? So the next piece, and we've talked about this before, and we'll probably talk about it in many different ways. And it's an aspect of being, but it's also that piece that I talked about in listening and us really learning how to listen from different ways. And like in meditating, we're sharing our silence with each other. But I want to read this quote, and we're going to talk about being. It says, within each of us, there is a silence as vast as the universe. A lot of times we are afraid of this silence. And at the same time, we long for it. And when we experience that silence, we remember who we are. Creatures of the stars, created from the birth of the galaxies, created from the cooling of the planets, created from dust and gas, created from the elements, created from time and space, created from silence. Silence is the source of all that exists. The unfathomable stillness where vibrations begin, the first oscillation, the first word from which life emerged. Silence is our deepest nature, our home, our common ground, our peace. Silence reveals, silence heals, silence is where God dwells. We yearn to be there, and we yearn to share it. That's so deep to me, because in reading that, I really get how much we don't allow ourselves just to be silent. And that's where really all the action is, because that's where we came from. We came from the silence. When we talked about the first oscillation, it came from the first word, because that's how come in the beginning there was word. Because when we spoke, that put the vibration and gave us the ability to create. Right? So, there's a book by Maureen Murdoch that talks, and the name of her book is The Heroine's Journey. And she describes the heart of a woman, that the sometimes arduous but greatly rewarding process of self-acceptance. Being requires accepting ourselves just as we are, nothing missing. Being requires staying within yourself and not doing to prove oneself. Prove that we're enough, prove that we're worthy. Everybody write down and stay present to, I am enough. I am enough. To be is to live for a moment. One in yourself, existing in that true relationship with yourself. When you are being, you are free of the need to do, to move, to plan. Wait a minute, hold on. You are free to do. When you are being, you are free of the need to do, to move, to plan, to improve, to prove, to accomplish, to strive, to push, to criticize. I just cleaned out the plate right there.
I know.
Didn't I just, that put you right in? Well, let me just go to sit down then and be quiet.
Let me just be.
Right? It says being is where you contact your authenticity, not with your rational verbal brain, but with your body, your intuitive feeling nature, your instinctual self. Because if you can get in that space where you can actually get quiet, your intuitive self, your instinctual self, your high self will speak to you and guide you. But you got to be able to get quiet from within. Being is often associated with meditation. Ram Dass declared, be here now. Because being here in this right now moment is our access to eternity. Be here now. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute, hold on. Hello. Hi. Are you okay? Yes. I'm sorry. Did I? Yeah, I'm teaching a class. I answered the phone because you called me twice in a row. I want to make sure you're okay. I'm sorry. Can I call you back? Yes. Okay. I'm at work now. That's all right. No problem. Okay, call me in about an hour. Okay, okay, you're welcome, peace. I'm sorry, they called me twice, so I wanted to make sure they were okay. It says, be here now with following your breath or repeating a mantra to enable you to remain in the present moment. While I believe strongly in the need for the power of meditation, being present is different from just being. Being present is different from just being. Being is just existing in a non-doing state. Listening for guidance from your authentic self. Scanning our body for subtle tightenings and expansions for information. Being with our breathing. So we are in that moment without moving to criticize or to improve. Meditation techniques can calm and center us so we can hear our authentic parts. Apart from our worries and concerns and obsessions, inherent in meditation is the doing of calming the mind. Being is about accepting whatever is there, being okay with what your mind is saying, and being willing to acknowledge what's there. In the end, being is almost impossible to describe. It is not a destination. It's not a goal to check off your checklist. The edges of being are outlined with self-trust, feeling soft, open, accepting. When you start to feel an emotion, you don't just jump up to go for a walk or get a handful of crackers to munch. You breathe, sit, and feel. Breathe, sit, and feel. So Deirdre, can you see how breathing, how they talked about it in here, how it's like such a meditation? Yeah, right? It's easy, forget to be, because we've been trained in doing. You got to do something, to have something, to be something. That is not it. You got to be something first. Then do something.
Yes.
And then have something. We may lose this ability early in childhood, early in life. As women, we lose our sense of ourselves early. As girls, as women, when we're young girls, we lose our sense of being able to be. Because everybody's telling us what to do. Close your legs. Don't talk like that. Stop running. What are all the things they told us as a girl not to do? Don't be so loud.
Right. Yes.
Right? Can any of you guys remember some of the things they told you as a girl? You see how Maz is right there. Close your legs. Don't talk so much. You know what I mean?
Don't be rough.
Don't be so rough, right? Shh. Girls should be quiet.
Don't dress like that.
Don't dress like that, right? What were we told as girls? We got shut down early.
Yeah, for sure. I was a tomboy. I was told, get out of those trees. I would climb the trees like the boys.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, this here go my mama. Okay, I had you dressed so pretty this morning. What happened to your bow reds?
Oh, oops.
Okay, what happened to your bow reds? And why is your ruffles off your socks?
Why is the dress torn?
Okay, wait a minute. And why is these shoes all scuffed up at the heel? Because I would walk and drag the toes of my shoes. Because who wants something I'm out here trying to play and these
Exactly.
Okay, so we lose that sense of self, and then we spend our adulthood as women trying to redefine and recreate ourselves. The longer you do, the longer you go about life trying to do something, the harder it becomes to simply be. Like I spent the last 10 years just trying to be quiet and be still, for real. And I'm just getting there now. You know, the journey started for me like in 2005, but for 2 years, I was like, this is crazy. I can't do this. I need a job. I need some money. This is, no, what do you mean? I would go in the mirror and go, okay, hello, hello, hello. I know you're in there. Look in the mirror. I'd be like, I know you in there. What would you like to do today? Because clearly I don't know. So if you tell me what you want me to do today, I will go do it. Myself would say, I want a collage. Collage? Oh, you done lost your cotton picking mind. Do you know we got to pay the rent? And I had to just sit down and do the inner work. I had to really get that what we're dealing with now is a inside job.
Yes, yes, yes.
Right? And if we think about our moms never sat down.
No.
All day. All day. My mom was first one up in the morning, making sure we all got off. And she got herself off to work, make sure we all was up, getting ready for school. Then when she came home from work, she would call us from work, tell us what to take out for dinner. We'd take it out. By the time she got home from work, she'd be cooking the dinner. Then she cooked the dinner, set the plate, set the dishes. Until we got old enough, she did the dishes. But then when we got old enough, we started doing the dishes. But then what did she do after that? She started getting ready for the next day.
Same thing.
Every day. That's how come I was like, no, thank you. I would watch my mama and go, no, don't need no kids. Definitely don't want no husband. Because after she did all of that, she still had to take care of my daddy too. Oh no, that was just, no, that's all right. That was way too much work for me. And I watched the women around me and went, And then when they got babies, I was like, oh, hell no. And I got to do that today 18. I was like, I pass. I was like, for real, for real. I was like, I pass on all of that. Never, after I saw them do that, never got a motherly instinct. I'm like, I'll be the auntie. They have more fun. I could take the kids whenever I wanted them, send them back when I was done, got my fill of them. I would give all my friends a free weekend, have them bring all their kids. Oh, I have 15, 20 kids at my house for the weekend.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, but I would have the 16-year-olds taking care of the 2-year-olds. They'd be 16 to 2. So I had the little kids taking care of the little kids, and they loved it, especially the girls who had a mama instinct.
Exactly.
Right? So it was just like the bomb.
Right.
So, yeah. So, right?
Where are you reading from, Reverend Omani?
It's a book called A Woman's Retreat.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
A Woman's Retreat. Right? So it also goes in here to talk about, right. So it's talking about now, just what I talked about. What, we never saw our mama sit down.
Right.
It was easier for them to just keep going. But a lot of our mamas left out of here easy because after a 12, you just run out of gas. Especially my mom, she loved to have a good time. So in between all of that, she was talking to her girlfriends, gacking it up.
Right.
Right. So it says, in addition, people in many cultures, if you're just being, they look down on you for just being. Because what do they say? You're being lazy. You're a procrastinator. Right. You're wasting time. You're not productive. How many of you have had to dismantle that conversation about who you are? And some of us are still dealing with that conversation about who we are and making sure that we're not that.
Right.
Okay. So then, so we not only we have to be, but we have to take a moment to be in retreat. We have to take Sunday. Somebody called me up said they called me on Sunday. Sunday is really my retreat day. Because I'm teaching all week. When Sunday comes, it's like, no, thank you. And I've acquired a muscle that people don't really call me on Sunday because I'm like, no, I'm not talking. So, and I can have a day where I go, no conversations today. And then I go, dang, nobody called me all day because I'm not no space for having conversations.
Right.
So being is not a state you stalk, but one you invite. a way of being. You invite it in.
Yes, yes, yes.
Everything about being invites being. Once you get past your anxiety and your guilt from not doing anything, you can just be. Being is the blood and air of getting in touch with yourself.
Yes.
And finding yourself in this feeling space where you can really reside and hear and talk to God. So one of the things that you want to do is really start to foster being. And it comes from some of our spiritual practices we talked about today: walking, meditating, breathing deeply, talking to your authentic self. But in the end, if you keep doing this work, you'll find you can just be like Mama Het. When she's crocheting, she just being.
Yes.
It's such a being exercise. Yeah. And you don't have to study it. You don't have to define it. You just got to be it.
Right. It's relaxing even watching her do that.
It is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So thank you, Mama Het.
For God's sake, get something accomplished. You observe how your body feels. You give up expectations. You just hang out with yourself, not expecting nothing, not wanting nothing, not striving for nothing. Being comes in snatches, wavering states of a one with.
Yes.
Interspersed. Yeah, because when you are in those, white knuckle moments of fear and anxiety, and what you gonna do, if you can switch in those moments and breathe, relax, and just get back to a state of being, the answer is right there for you.
Yes, yes, yes.
But you got to know this practice, because this practice is a map to get out of that anxiousness. And what am I do? What am I do? What am I do? Because you notice when you get in there, what am I do? What am I do? What am I do? Yeah, see, Mama Evelyn is right there for her. She like, oh, I know that space. So, right. And this is a roadmap. And I think most of our spirituality is a map, and we don't really know the roadmap. Something to be off in our mind, body, and spirit, because it is a system. But if something is off in the mind and you're trying to fix it in the body, your elbow hurt, but you're trying to fix your foot.
Right.
You got to know where in your system is the breakdown. And if you know where it's and where to go first, first of all, I go to, what am I thinking? Because my thinking is giving me my world. So then I can correct what I'm thinking about something. But how do I get to what I'm thinking? I got to sit down and pay attention to what thoughts are going across my mind. And most of us do not take the time to know how we think. That's the most powerful question somebody ever asked me. Do you know how you think? I was like, oh, shoot, nobody ever asked me that. How do I think? And I sat down and go, okay, let me see how I think. And that's when I was just starting the journey. And I really saw, this is the problem. Because when I paid attention to my thoughts all day, most of them were negative and repetitive. Negative and repetitive. I was like, okay, I'm too much on the negative side. Right? So then the next day, I'm like, okay, I tried to traffic them. Okay, good thought, go through. Bad thought, back. This thought, go for it. Oh, not that. Right? I was so tired by the end of the day. I'm like, okay, that can't traffic it. I mean, I can't,
right.
It was coming too fast. So I was like, okay, that's not it. But really paying attention to how I thought.
Yes.
And how you really get that and pay attention. That's how you start to distinguish your ego.
Right.
Right? Because we are actually taught that our thoughts are thinking. All them thoughts going across, we think that that's thinking. That's not thinking. That's just thoughts. It's not thinking. Okay, this and this. You think you're thinking, but those are just thoughts going across.
Right.
So then you have to go, okay, you got to learn how to quiet yourself so you can stop all of that.
Yeah.
And how this is gonna mess you up, Ginger, because how you stop all that is by breathing.
Yes, yes.
Because when you start to breathe, if you focus on your breathing, notice all your thoughts will stop.
Mm-hmm.
No thoughts.
That's why I have a my rest is better when I do my breathing at night. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Because when you're breathing, you ain't got time to think. You no space.
Right.
You know, that's a come in meditation. That was the most powerful thing I got in meditation because I'd be wandered off. I'm a Libra. I'm okay. You're gonna make me sit here. I'm just gonna go off. Right. But then it would always, my teacher would always say, okay, notice if you've gone off, come back, focus on your breathing, would bring me right back. I focus on my breathing, get brought right back, and then I can calm myself. But next thing I know, I done wandered off again.
Yeah.
Right. But how I would get myself back is breathe and just focus on my breathing in, out. Because you have to give your ego something to do.
Right.
So what I gave my ego something to do is I breathe, and they can't even talk.
Right. Right.
You can't talk if you're breathing. You're busy focusing. Like, oh, I'm busy breathing right now. I ain't got time.
Right. That's right.
All right. So that's our
Mama Het's hand is up.
I got her.
Okay.
That's our retreat for the day, our retreat conversation for the day, and how to get ourselves in a retreat space.
Well,
so Mama Het, you're welcome. Mama Het.
Yes, I was watching a TV show and there was a young lady that was having a rough time with her mom. And one of her coworkers told her, he said, why don't you stop looking backward and start looking forward?
Yeah.
And it was like when he told her that, she took a breath and like it helped her understand better, you know, what was going on with her and her mom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, but this is the part about the now, Mama Het, and this is good for everybody. If you really, really get it, there is no past. And if you really look, there is no future. All we got is right now, because it's the next moment we don't went into the future.
Exactly.
All right. So
past is future right now.
Yes, that's what it is. But that's exactly what it is. Right? It's what it said here. You can be present in the moment, or you could just be.
Right. That's it. That's the answer.
Yeah, just be. And and through a declaration, you can say who you want to be. In this moment, I'm going to be happy.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right.
The reality, right?
I know. Look, as soon as you say be happy, Sheila went, hey, happy. I like happy. Happy is good. And we don't really get that we could create ourselves in the moment just like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
On my vision board, I put down that I want it to be vibrant. This is the thing too about creating a possibility, because that's what it is. Who I am right now is happy. But a lot of times, if like I created vibrant, what showed up for me immediately is where in my life I wasn't vibrant. Right? So when you create something new, a lot of times what shows up is where you're not that. So then you can clean that up so you can be that. Right? But sometimes the first thing that shows up is where you're not the thing that you're asking for. And so then you have to wonder, oh, why can I make that happen? Because you're not that.
You know, we're thinking from our lack too. Instead of thinking about what we can do, we think about what we can't do. We focus on.
You know, I heard somebody say this last night. Because you have to die to I'm not.
Right. Yes.
You have to kill off I'm not. And you have to resurrect I am.
That's right. Oh, I got something. I want to show you guys something. I just got it in the mail. It's this t-shirt I have. I don't know.
Let's say, oh,
I am. Oh, that's hot.
Isn't that neat?
That's very hot. Oh, that is very hot.
Put that in the chat.
Yeah, that's very not. That's very hot. That's a very hot shirt.
Okay. Yeah. I am.
I am. That is the thing.
Where'd you get that shirt from?
Say that again.
Where'd you get that from?
I ordered it from was it Urban something? This is a guy, he talks on, he has a podcast, and he has a store called Urban Store. Yeah, Urban Store. Yeah. I'll put it in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a very nice t-shirt. Okay, you guys, that is my class for today. I hope it was valuable and worth your time.
Yes, it was. Thank you.
Yes, it was. Thank you. Thank
Always is.
you. Okay.
I love our week flows. They just flow. They just flow together. They just
Okay,
flow.
so y'all, so before I turn it back over to Queen and Dooney, okay, so what else y'all want to know about? I got to ask y'all first, because then y'all will direct me to where I need to go. What else y'all like to know about? Or talk some more about?
Let's see. I put it in the chat earlier. I would like to know about auras.
Yes.
And even demons. You know, we talk about angels, but you know, demons are out here too, and they can be good and helpful at times, right?
I ain't so much interested in talking about no demons. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
But you
right,
know,
but I actually get that it's a polarity, because if you got God, then that's on one end of the polarity, on the pole, and on the other end got to be the negativity, right? So that's inside of polarity, right?
Right.
So I could talk, we could talk about the spiritual laws like correspondence, cause and effect, polarity. We could do those if you want to. Okay. So we could get a deeper understanding of what those principles are, because they're the main principles that we're dealing with every day. Polarity, the law of vibration, the law of correspondence, the law of rhythm, the law of causation and gender. Those are the main laws. Okay. So we could talk about those and how to bring those into existence and be present to them, because we can see the spiritual laws and how they're working.
Yes.
And then another one too, what's her name?
What she look like?
No, she was here. Oh, I'm so pissed off. I can't remember her name right now. Out of sight, out of mind. I was Mama. Huh?
Mama Hawa?
Yaba.
Mama Yaba.
Mama Yaba.
Queen, you're muted, so we didn't hear what you said.
We heard her. We got it. Mama Yaba. It's she talked about the 11 laws of Ma'at. We could kick those around too.
Oh yes,
because those are powerful principles that we could kick out too. So okay, so maybe we'll go over there in that department, and we're gonna talk about the angels some more. But the angels are extensive, and that really, when I started, I was like, this is a study for real. Like, it's a study for real when you start talking about the different realms of angels, the thrones, the principles, the cherubim, the seraphim. Okay, that's a whole thing. And then you can do the thing where you find out who are the 10 major angels and what they bring to the party. Right? So you can know at least the 10 major angels and who they are, like Michael and Raphael and Uriel, you know, Sandalphon, Jophiel, the major angels. So you can all, you know, have the ability to call them forth. Because definitely with the angels, you must call them forth. They ain't just hanging out and, you know, coming to do no bidding unless you be like, okay, I need the angel to come. Right? So, all right, you guys, that's all I got. And we'll turn it back over to Queen Aduni for announcements and anything you want to tell us about the conference.
Great show. Great show.
Awesome. Thank you.
Woo, woo, woo. Learning. Uncovering, transforming, all that good stuff. Thank you, Rev.
Welcome.
So what I want to say about the okay. So Sunday, I haven't heard from anyone that whether you'll be able to, well, Reverend Omani, but are you going to be there at the for the photo shoot? For the photo shoot.
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, I know. I heard from you
that
day.
Okay, Queen, I was wondering, do you have to be there the whole time from 9 to 3 or something like that?
I'm
No,
not sure. I'll be back in town, so I don't know. I don't know.
Where is it we're coming?
Mama Hat, you got another assignment right now. So would you just do your assignment? Okay, thank you.
Yes,
Got
ma'am.
another assignment.
Where is it we're coming?
at the shop. So Danny texted me this morning and I see that I have the 9th on there. So she was like, is it the 19th? Which is really, no, it's this Sunday, which is the 12th.
Okay. We might need to play them numbers. Y'all throwing out numbers.
So I really need to know because I had the photographer is $350. So I need to know.
Right.
And if it's not at least 10 people.
You're not gonna do it.
How many you got so far?
I've only heard from you.
Oh.
So, and I did say I need to know from everybody ASAP immediately. And I texted to you individually.
Okay, let me respond. I'm not sure.
I know you were out of town. Danielle responded for you.
And that's $20
for the t-shirt. And she has to have your order. How many, so she know how many to have. Okay. And how many to get and the size. So my question is, do we need to make it on the 19th next Sunday instead of this Sunday?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, could you? That'll work.
I'll be out of town then, though. I'm going to California.
Oh,
I'm going with you. Yeah. Get your suitcase.
Yeah, we're going to visit my mother-in-law's sister. She really wants to see her sister, so.
Oh, nice.
And I have to go with her on the plane, so she'll know where she is.
Okay.
Workation. I love workation. Workation.
Right.
So the 19th will be better for everyone.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
So Queen.
Okay, how much cash do I need for my photo shoot?
So the $20 and I'm gonna say $35 for a photographer.
Okay. All right. That's what I needed to know.
So our t-shirt money in now though, and get that out the way, right?
Yeah, so she'll have time because that was gonna put a big rush on her.
Are we putting that? Who are we sending that money to? Star?
Yes.
For the t-shirt.
Yeah, t-shirt.
If it's a Cash App, it has to go to Star, and if it's Zelle, it can come to me.
Oh, I got Zelle. So we just need your phone number or your email, right? Okay.
Okay. Star. Okay, so can I send my t-shirt money and my coffee cup money to Star? Okay. All right. So Star, I'll call you later.
And it's $35 for the photo shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And how much for the t-shirt again?
20.
$20 for the cup, right?
And 20 for the cup, yeah.
Okay.
That sound like $100. Just put $100.
Yeah, by the time we get on up there. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's good because then I can get my makeup artist in place for me by the 19th. I can come with my face beat out. I haven't had my face beat out in a long time, so I'm looking forward.
I don't like that term. Ouch. Ouch.
And then
no, I mean,
if you guys want
Mama Hat, wait a minute, hold on, Mama Hat. It's beat out like this.
I know, but I just don't like that word with the face together. That just
Oh no, I do. Okay, well let me get my face fluffed out then. Honey, they be beating that face down with that stuff. They be
makeup, my makeup.
I know. Wait a minute, and my crown. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
Okay, and
I'm sorry, Sheila.
Trying to
conference.
Okay, yeah, and when we go get our flyer, they said we can start putting it on our Facebook page and stuff.
It's ready it's on the page. Can we just copy it from the conference page?
You can. We are making another flyer that has the speakers on it. Right now, we're on there as a hold the date.
Right.
And
Okay,
then
so
we got-
so where can I get the hold the day flyer from so I can send it out to my people because they're gonna have to get their monies together.
So
So I can go to the
We'll read it.
website. I can go to the website and get the hold the date. The hold the date.
Yeah, because it's right there on the.
Okay, good. I can go there and copy it.
Copy and paste. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I can do that.
Put it in the
All right, I can
WhatsApp
do
chat.
What?
Huh?
Put it in the WhatsApp chat.
Oh, I can do it. I'll do it.
Okay, good, please, because that'll be easier because I'm on people on text anyway. They ain't trying to. And then I got a few people because my people, I'm looking at my Facebook page. My people, they ain't hanging out there that much. They just scrolling through.
Well,
They
what
not-
I can do is I can text each of you that, and then that way you can forward that.
Okay, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the easiest way.
Yeah, but you don't have to do it for each one of us. If you put it in the WhatsApp, I can forward it from WhatsApp. Right. So then that you don't have to take the time to forward it to each one of us.
And I know from my phone, if you put it in the WhatsApp, it ends up in my photos.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
It sure
it does.
does.
It does.
Yes. Okay, well, maybe not the WhatsApp, because I'm about to go through WhatsApp because I got so many sunrises from Deidre. How many of those do I need? You know? I was like, oh no, this taking up too much space for me right here, right now.
Yeah, I have had to go through and delete a lot of
Delete a
stuff.
lot of those. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
It's in there now, Monty. I'm gonna send it to you
Oh,
right
I
now.
got it. I heard it right now. Yep.
You heard
Okay,
ding
cool.
dong, ding dong.
Yep.
Queen, what's the turnaround time to get our t-shirts and our mugs for the conference? You know, if we pay today, when can we get those things, or when can we pick
But
them
the
up?
t-shirts will be ready for the photo shoot.
Wow. Damn.
So I can pick up my t-shirt and my mug on the 19th.
Yeah, if you order
Okay.
now, the mug, it takes 7 to 10 days, working days.
Okay, that's good. Now I got a chance to get my stuff. All right. If we go to the 19th, I got a chance to get my stuff. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
that'd be cool because we can all take a picture with the mug.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Take a mug shot.
T-shirt is going to be black,
Oh, I like black t-shirts. Nice.
and the you want to wear something white
For the photo.
or a picture of all of us in beautiful white, and then you want to wear a shirt for a headshot of something that you like. So, you know, when I need headshots of all of us, it's not, we don't all have the same color on. I don't want that. And then I have three different, I have you in black, I have you in white, and then I have you in a color that you like in an outfit, so that when we have to, you know, we can do better pictures.
Okay.
Okay, I don't have any makeup, y'all. So
I got you. I got
I don't have any makeup either.
I got y'all. Got y'all.
You don't have any left, Pam?
How long does this stuff last?
Oh, Lord.
Makeup artist tell you that.
Pam, if
Right.
you have to ask that, then it's time
It's
to start.
too old.
And you know, one thing that I like to substitute is you can always put dots on. Dots are always dressy. Dots are my makeup. You want to do something simple, keep it simple.
Yeah.
I want to keep it simple. Just a little eyebrow. I'm gonna share the picture you I took with the listening partners. I was channeling the woman. I appreciate that they did it, but however, I was channeling Joan Crawford. Okay.
Joan Crawford.
Really, that's Mama Evelyn, that's what we doing.
Who is that?
Oh, you look nice. I said, you lying.
Lord have mercy.
That is funny.
She looking like Madam. You remember Madam?
Yeah. So just a little brow, because I'm, she had me. I'm like,
who that is. So anyway, we're past 10, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna go through and make a video of all the stuff around the because I got it written down here what I want to talk. Then I'll put it out there. I'll post it. In other words, all the ideas and how to go through the website, taking your people to the website. Like vendors can't pay online on their own. They have to talk to Mama Evelyn because we want to make sure we don't duplicate.
Okay.
And I also there's only 20 spaces there, and I need to know who of you, of the Elizabeth, is going to
Ben.
Yeah, to Van, and because there's a different price for you, so I have to consider that.
Okay, well, I'll call Mama Evelyn today
Mm-hmm.
because I think I want to vent.
Mm-hmm. I know, Deetra, I have you scheduled for collecting money.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And Mama Evelyn and Jacqueline wants to work with you.
Okay, yes.
For the yeah. Yep. And Star is going to work with greeting all of our guests, our speakers and stuff, and making sure that they are taken care of and on time and all of that stuff, things that they're going to need. And of course, Bridget is taking care of the decor. And Sanji is going to help you with that.
Precious night events, baby.
Yeah.
You know what? I just had to start Queen Adoni for the event. Are you going to have pick greeters so people can go? Where's the bathroom? We'll have greeters could point them where you. I don't know if you thought about that already.
Yeah. Yep. Who is
you may need some volunteers.
I had somebody on that's over that. Had to look. But yeah, we have to have some volunteers for that.
Okay, write that down so you'll forget.
Oh, it's on the list.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Mama Evelyn, I got that picture. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. That is Joan Rivers, Joan Crawford. Oh my God. Oh, baby. Wait. That messed me up so bad. That messed me up so bad. I'm sorry, Queen Adoni. That took me way off.
No problem.
Okay, so we got the greeters. You got to get some greeters.
Yep. So we need volunteers for that.
Okay.
I'll volunteer for that. I should be done with the decor part of it. So you can at least put me down if I'll either be finishing up or
I don't think you got the space for that. I think we better find somebody else.
Okay.
If I would like Mama Head to be over that.
If it is something to do, Bridget, you be working, honey.
Yeah.
So I was going to say that I could be that runaround person because but I'll have a table. So, but we'll work that out. Yeah.
Yeah, because Yeah, because you have Nicole with you anyway, so.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Is Lolly gonna be there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, is she speaking?
She is, yeah. Mm-hmm. Almost all, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but she'll be there too. Well, you know what? I need to ask because I know she has a lot of things.
A lot of things.
And
Okay.
she might be like, I can be there at this time, not like the whole time.
Whole day. Okay.
That's what I would need to know.
Okay.
Where I know that Mama Het is one of those like Girl Friday, everything. Just, making sure everything is taken care of. Alita, I would like for you to run with me. So what does that mean?
Okay, Queen. Well, yeah, what?
Girl,
What am I getting into?
Wait a minute, Alita. That is the most important question when it comes to Queen of
Wear roller skates.
Usually Star is that, but I have her
It's gonna fall into place. We just
let me think of what that is.
Yeah.
Greeters, just put greeters is on the list. Greeters is
greeters,
yeah, we need greeters. Yeah, we need greeters.
Now I want to also see if next Wednesday is good, like at 4:30 to meet at the church so y'all can see the church. Because I know that's after Bridget can do it at that time. Yeah. So if I'm setting it up, might as well set it up for everybody to come and see if possible.
As a matter of fact, that is a perfect day because there's a women's entrepreneurs luncheon in Southfield, and I was going to take a half a day. So that's perfect.
Okay.
What time do you want to meet on Wednesday? Where are we meeting? What?
At the church, at where the event is going to be.
Okay.
And what's that address? Where got is that in WhatsApp?
It's
on the website.
And it's on WhatsApp too. And it's on the flyer she just sent out. Mama had just sent out. It's on that flyer.
And what time you want to meet?
4:30.
4:30.
Well, we can meet at 4 if that's better. Let's meet at
4:30 is good because I have a spa day that day. So
okay, Mama Evelyn.
And plus I have to get back home because my class is at 7.
What were you saying, Evelyn?
No, that well, I don't know. Wait a minute.
4 o'clock is bad for you. You have to pick up.
What Wednesday is this?
Next Wednesday.
We might, if we're working, we won't be able to.
No, Sheena is off and RJ has sports and she has to pick him up at 4:45.
Oh. I guess 4 then.
But
so hold on. Let me deal with Evelyn.
I just can't, I won't have the car. She has to pick him up. That's the only thing.
So Evelyn,
okay, so you would just need a ride then.
Yeah, I can go.
Okay.
So
Mama Het?
I was saying if the after school program is running, that's one of my days to work 4 to 6. But I think I know that church, but I don't think that's a big thing.
Oh shoot. Yeah, cool.
Just the floor plan. They might have if they have a floor plan picture, because I think
I took pictures of the place.
Okay, well I'm good. I'm good on the visuals. Yeah, because I might be. Hopefully, I'll be working that day from 4 to 6. Okay.
Yeah, that would mean that I'm working too, huh?
Yes. Because if he say not Sunday, then I'm gonna stay here. I'm not coming back until I have to.
Yeah. Alita?
Right here. We'll know Sunday, I guess. We could call Maji and that.
Alita, did you
what's the address of the church?
It's on the website.
Okay.
I don't know it off at top of
8850 Woodward Avenue.
Yeah.
5850?
No, 8850 Woodward. Saint Matthew and Saint Joseph is
Is that Meters Church, yeah?
Yes, Meters Church.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm. 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 So yeah, next Wednesday. Yeah. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do a video and go over everything and make sure that everybody has it.
Okay.
All right. That
And
works.
then after that, then we come together and then we can go through everything, because you'll hear everything, see as much as I can put on the video. And then we can come together and fine tune.
Okay.
Actually,
I didn't know it was R-rated.
yeah. Oh, they don't see you, I don't think.
Oh, yeah, we do.
He was
Bye.
way by. So he's gone for the weekend.
Oh.
Even for the weekend.
All right, we about to hug the world.
We're gonna hug the world. Hug ourselves. Hug the world. I gotta get some energy.
Get some lemon water.
Yeah, I've been drinking water and everything. Okay. Remember also that we want our young girls, our young ladies to come.
Okay.
I have always, I have also have put down there that I wanted some young men, some brothers to be the ones that are hosting, so that our young ladies that are volunteering and stuff, they can be involved.
Okay.
Let the men serve us. So it's a conversation we can have, instead of, then that way all the women can be focused, and the young ladies and stuff. Yes, Mama Het.
Lolly has young people. We could talk to her. She got young people that do things.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And yeah, because we was at her event. She had control of all them. They totally respect her, and it was helping. Okay, what kind of cookie is that?
Yummy.
Oatmeal raisin.
I love
my favorite cookie, oatmeal raisin.
Healthy.
Oatmeal raisin and peanut butter cookie. They run neck and neck in my world.
Ooh,
neck and neck.
Peanut butter. Oh my goodness. Yes. Them two right there.
They run neck and neck.
All right.
Mama Het, what is it that you're making? You're crocheting. What are you making?
I'm just crocheting. Somebody gave me some yarn. A lady from church gave me 3 big balls of yarn. I said, I'm just gonna make. Yes, it's just gonna be big. We're just gonna be big.
What did your shirt say? Your shirt say, I rock what?
Dope hair.
Oh, dope hair. Okay, all right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cute.
Bye.
Bye. We can say you're all
Everybody have a good day.
Everybody
have a good one.
Yeah.